You people see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So first today I will explain some useful methods like sort. Okay, and there is in every interview they will ask one question that like what is the difference between call, bind, apply methods. Okay, first I will explain these two topics. Later I jump into the JavaScript with the JavaScript interaction with the HTML elements. Okay. First, let's go to sort. You know what is meant by sort? Sort means with the ascending. Yeah. So you people know what is the meaning of the sort method. Sort means ascending and descending order. Okay. For example, I have a array like. For example, I have a like I have the array like apple, banana, apple, grapes. Somebody is please mute. Yeah. So we have the fruits are like apple, orange, like this fruits. I want to sort this array. Okay, I want to sorting this array. So if you sort this array, what will the output exact? What will the output alphabetically? It will sorting the array. So then what will be the output exactly?
So first is apple and
Yeah, the output must be
second is banana, third is grape and
apple. So apple, banana, third grapes, orange. So if you sort this array, the output must be like this, right? Okay, let's solve. For sorting an array, we have a function sort. Okay. Okay, let's see output. We have sort method. We have a sort method to sorting the an array. Okay, let's see the output. What is the output? Apple, banana, grapes, orange. So the sort method will sorting the array. It's fine. Okay, so there is a sort method. So sorting the array elements in the alphabetical order. Okay. Now I have the numbers array. I have the numbers array. Okay. So I have the sorry. Yeah. So now I have the numbers array. Okay.
okay.
No, Saurav, you mute when you talk, then only you can unmute, okay? Because of this. Okay, we have the numbers array. If you sort this array, what will output? Actually, as per our understanding, what will output? It will output like 1, 2, 3, 5, 100, 200, 2000, 20,000. This must be the output as per our understanding. But let's see what happens. Okay? But if the sorting the array, it was not as expected. It will come. It will expect. It's come differently. It's not the this numbers not coming in the ascending order. It's coming differently. Why? What is the wrong? We use the sort method, but the sort method is not coming wrong because the because the existing sort method of an array, it will sort the numbers. It will sort the only the strings only, the alphabetical letters only, but it's not sorting the numbers. Okay, it was not sorting the. So it will not sorting the numbers. The sort method will sort the only alphabetical, only the letters only. So here also is taking as this numbers is taking as the strings. It's not taking as the numbers. That's why it will take it will take the first. It will start in only the first letter. It is not taking the other letters. So if you use the existing sort method, it was not useful for sorting the numbers array. So sort method it will take only the first letter of the element. It will sort only the first letter of the element. For example, in the previous topic, for example, if you use the fruits, if you use the strings, it will take the first letter of the alphabetical, so that it will sort correctly. But in the case of numbers, it is different. It behaves differently. So it sort the only the first element, but it is not our expected output, right? This is not our expected output. Okay. So what will the sort method is do? Sort method is sort the array of elements based on the first letter of the element. Okay. Okay. So for example, so if we have the strings like so it will if we sort the console dot log of b dot sort, it will give the correct output. But in case of numbers, it behaves differently. So, for example, if we sorting the strings, it gives the correct. But the sort function it behaves wrong in the case of numbers, because it takes the first letter of the number. It will take the first letter of the element. Okay. Now, then in this case, if you want the sorting the numbers, what we will do? So, if you want to sorting the numbers array, what you will do? The existing sort method is not useful for the sorting the numbers array. For that one, we need to pass a function for the sort method as a parameter. If you pass a parameter a function to the sort method, it will sort. Like for example, let's write a function compare. Okay, pass a two arguments, return a minus b. So RET. So this compare method will return which is the bigger, which is the smaller. Okay. So pass this function to this one. Okay. Let's see what happened. Now it's coming correctly, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 100, 200, right? So we need to pass a function to the sort method. We need to pass a function handler to the sort method to sorting the numbers array. Do people understand? Any
Yes,
doubt?
sir.
Yeah. So if you want to sorting the numbers array, you cannot directly use the sort method. You need to pass you need to pass the function handler to check which number is greater, which number is the less. So for that one, you pass for the sort method. You are passing this method. So then we will get the numbers in the correct order 1, 2, 3, 5. Now I want the descending order. I want the descending order. I mean the greater number, biggest number is the first, bigger to smaller. I want the bigger to small. In that case, you just change this function like this, b minus a. Okay, let's see. See, bigger array. So this is a descending order. Okay. So somebody asked, I want ascending and descending order. Then you will pass the order way. Okay, like author. Okay. If author is ASC ascending, then return A minus B. If author is DS descending, then pass the B minus A. Okay, so if you want the ascending order, then you pass the second argument as the ascending. Okay, let's see. Then you pass the ascending order. So here if you are not passing anything, then we'll take the, so here passing here. So what you will do is you will pass the ascending. Okay. Okay, let's see what happened. It's wrong, I think. The order is not defined. So it's in as the order. Okay. So if now this function is not working, right? This function is not working because we need to pass the A comma B, right? Did you understand? Hello? Hello? You people not understanding, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, so for that one, you're not passing the ascending order separately. So what you people will do? So this is the function here. Now you will call the you pass the compare function handler to the sort function. What will be the output? What will be the output in this case?
1, 2, 3, 5 to
Yeah,
200,
yeah. So if you
100.
use the same as B, so for the sort method, you need to pass a function handler. Okay. I will change this ascending function, ascending. Okay. Okay. Now I will get the other function, descending. Now this is the bigger to smaller. Okay. This function from the bigger to smaller. Okay. Okay. So if you want ascending order, you use call the ascending function. If you want descending order, you can call the descending function. Okay.
वो कोर्स वाले आए हैं वो है
What?
उसको वाले कर लेते
So now check what is the output. So spelling is not a function. Is what is wrong here? So here, sorry, we need to pass sort. Why you are not people telling? So we need to use the sort function. We need to pass we need to pass function handler. Okay. Now see ascending order, descending order. So for sort function, you need to pass a function handler. If you want ascending, you need to pass you need to create this function. If you want the descending, you need to create this function handler. You people understand, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, but if you want to sorting the strings array, you directly use the sort function. Okay. If you want to sorting the numbers array, then we cannot use the sort function directly. You need to create a separate function for the separate function. You need to pass those function handler to the sort function. Okay, you need to pass this function handler for the sort function. But okay, people understand, right? Sorting the numbers. Everyone, any doubts? Hello?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Now, I have the array of objects. Let's see. I have the array of objects. Right? Yes, okay. Okay, I have the players array. Okay, I want to sorting these players based on their scores. Based on their scores, I want to from lowest score to highest score first. I want to lowest score to highest score. So what you people will do? If you use the sort function, it will not sort the object. Let's see. If it's, what will happen? Let's see. Let's see. See, it will give the same number. It's not sorting the based on the scores. So now you want to sorting the array of scores, array of objects based on the their values, their item values. Then how we need to do? How we need to sorting the array of objects? Anyone can tell?
First we define a function.
Okay. Next. Less. Okay. As per let's define the function like compare. Okay. Compare. Okay. Let's start with like this we can. Previously I said like a minus b. Okay. Right.
No, sir.
Let just a minute. I am passing the compare function here. See here. What will the so if we pass the function handler to the sort function, what it will do? So what we'll do is the sort function take the every element from the array and pass into the compare function. Again, we go to second element and pass into compare function. Okay. In this case, the first term, what is the a? The first term, what is the a? What is the b? In the first step, when you call this function, I'm passing the function handler to the sort function. So in the first term, what is the a here?
Sorry, sure. Sure.
Huh?
Object type score.
Okay, yeah, leave that one. Okay, for example, here, come here. What is the first function? What is the first value a here? In case
First element 200 and b
200 comma 2000. First case. In second case, 2000 comma 1000, like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In the same way, what is first value here?
150.
Huh?
150. Sorry.
No, yes.
ID.
What is
First
the
object. First object.
first object? So first it will be the first object. Second it will be the second object. Third will be the third object. So, but we are not sorting the object. We are not sorting the score value. So that then we will be like a dot score. So from the object we are taking the right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Now check. We check here. Now we will get the lowest numbers to highest numbers. Right. So we will get the list of the players from the lowest to highest. If you want highest to lowest, just change the reverse. Okay. Then we will get the highest to low. Let's see. So then we will get the highest score to lowest score. Right? Then we will get the highest score to lowest score. So this in this way we can sort the array of objects. So the conclusion is the sort function is used for the sorting the array elements based on the first letter only. That's why the sort function is useful to sorting the string of array elements. Okay. But if you want to if you want to sorting the numbers array, then the exist sort method is not useful. We need to pass a function handler. You need to pass a function handler to the sort method. You need to pass the function handler to the sort method. Okay. Then only the sort method will be useful. You need to pass the function handler for the sort method. Okay. This is the function how to This is the way how to sorting the array of objects. How to sorting the array of objects. In this case, we are sorting the pairs array from highest code to lowest code. For that one, I use the function sort and I pass a function handler. I pass a function handler here. Okay. This is all about the sort function. If people understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The next question, the next topic. In the recent interviews, on all the interviews almost asked what is the difference between the call, apply, and bind methods. Call, apply, bind. Okay, let me explain. Okay. Let's take user. I have the user object. Okay. I have the first one. Okay. I have the second one. Okay. This what is the user here? What is the user here? What is the user?
Variable.
It is an array, it is the object, it is a string.
Object.
So the user is the object, right? This is the object. Okay. Now, so there is a function. So there is an object, there is a function. Both are different. Both are not. So there is no link between this function, this object. So this function and this object, there is no link. Okay. Now I want to apply this function to any object. I want to apply this function to any object. Okay. Okay. For that one, if I use the get name dot, I want to apply. I want to call this function to an object. There is a function get name. Just a minute. Anybody, if anyone want, okay. Now I want to apply this function to an object. I want to call this function to an object. For that one, I will use the call method. Okay, the call method. Okay, the call method. Okay, now I want to call this call method for the user. For the user object, I want to call the getName function for the user object. Okay, for the user object. Then what will be the output? Then what we'll do is this function will call for this object. Then what is output? This first this is becomes to this object. Actually, when you call the function separately, there is no meaning of this. Okay. If we call this function like this, if we are calling a function to an object on an object, then this is reference to what is this user. Okay. Then what is the output? Let's see. See, PVD Prakash, PVD Prakash. Right? You understand? People understand? For example, I have the other object. This is the user one. Let's see, this is the user one. Okay. So this is user one. I have the other object. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have the other object. I have the three objects now. Okay. Now I apply this function on the first object. Then I will call like this. Now I apply the first function in the second object. Okay. Now what is output?
23 line is a PVD Prakash
Uh,
and 24 line is Yashwant Reddy
mm,
and 25 is Venkateswar Naidu.
mm. So like this. So we are applying a function on an object. Okay. For example, sometimes you need to pass some arguments to the function. For example, you are passing the a comma x comma y. Okay. 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 So now we are calling the getName function on this object, but we need to pass some arguments to that function. Then we need to pass the argument in the like what the first argument, like for example, I want to pass the hello. So here first we are calling the getName function on the user1 object, and we are passing the parameters in the second time. Okay. So here x is the hello. So now here x is the hello, y is the world. Okay. Now tell me what is the output? What is the output? Hello?
24 line is a PVD Prakash Hello World.
No. I'm clearly telling. First we are calling the get function for this object. Okay. Then we are passing the parameters.
The PVD Prakash, then Prakash.
What is the?
PVD Prakash, then Prakash.
See. So you're calling this function is coming here. So what is x here? First. What is x here? Now if we call this
Hello.
function hello. Then what is the first name here? Here.
PVD
Then
Prakash.
up to this line. Then again it's called the y. What is the y?
Y is 2.
Y is
User
2.
2.
Huh?
User 2. User 2. Only bad. Bad.
Here. People confusing, right? See, we are calling this function for this object. Okay. So going to the function. Here x is the hello, y is the world. Okay. Now what will print first? Hello. This the first name is PVD. This the second name is Prakash. Hello PVD Prakash. Then it will print y. What is the y here? What is the y
World.
ahead? Huh?
World.
Y. Right? The same way, what is this one? Good. S1 Reddy. Next bad. Here, come Venkatesh Naidu, go. Right? If you understand, first hello, x is the hello, y is the hello, hello, P is the Prakash. If people understand?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so we are calling a function on an object. Then for that one, we use the call method. Now we have other method apply. Okay. For the apply method, call the methods, both are same. Okay. But the apply and call method both are same. But difference is For the apply method, we are passing the arguments as an array. That's it. We're passing the arguments as an array. But in the call function, we are passing the arguments as a comma separated. Okay. Okay. Somebody asked, what is the difference between the call and apply methods? So call and apply methods both are the same. These functions, they will call a function on a particular object. But the main difference is in the call method, we are passing the parameters to the function as a comma separated. Okay. But in the apply method, we are passing the arguments as an array. Okay. This is the difference between the call and apply. In the interview, somebody will ask the question. Do people understand?
Yes, sir.
So people,
Yes,
any doubts? Any doubts? Okay. No, right? There is a function.
Prakash,
Ah,
yeah, Aniket this side. Actual, as per your things, means according to you, ki apply and call both are same. Only difference for parameter side means when we call use a call, then we can pass a value as a parameter in a comma separated form. And in a apply we have used in a array format, right?
yes, yes.
So in terms of output, any difference?
No difference. Let's see. Let's see. So this is the
Yes, please.
apply. Same difference. No difference.
Okay,
Only
that's
only
fine.
in
That's
terms of
fine.
the passing the arguments is the only difference.
Okay, that's good.
Because sometimes we
Actually,
have, sometimes
sometimes we have a confused because I totally agree ki we have a understand regarding to declaration side, but in terms of output, most of the developer is not sure.
yeah,
That's I am asking this question
yeah.
because
Yeah, if you want,
it is.
let's see. If you want, so this is the
Mhm.
call, right?
Yes, yes,
This is the apply.
yes.
Here I pass the comma separated. Here I pass the array. Let's see.
Array format, right? Exactly.
Let's see. The first are the same up to this point.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So there is no difference. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for this clarification.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you
There
so
is no
much,
output
Prakash.
in the difference. Only passing the arguments is the difference. Because sometimes we have the functions like n number of arguments. Okay. If we, this time if we pass the comma separated, it look like the big line in the code, right? To avoid this thing, they will pass an array. Okay. They create an array separately and pass to it. Okay. Okay. Now there is a function called bind. 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 What is the bind? Bind is it will return the function. It will directly call the column. Like for example, let comment on this one. Okay. I use the bind method. Okay. On the user output. Okay. I pass the hello like this. Let's see any output is there. So okay. Let's see any output is there. Any output is there? No, right? For example, let's see. You got output?
yes.
So what is the difference between the bind and